Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Generic Anime Podcast. And today we've got yet another guest on because, well, he's pretty awesome. This guy is called Rage. Say hello.
Hello, how you guys doing then?
We're all doing good.
Rage as opposed to Raid, Shadow Legends.
Right.
Yeah.
This
we
video
don't-
is sponsored by Raid Shadow
We do
Legends.
not condone
I
Rage
fucking wish.
Shadow Legends at all.
I fucking
Oh,
wish we were
boy.
Their,
sponsored.
their game is quite bad, apparently.
Apparently,
Other
we've
than
never played it. As should you.
Yeah.
We
But
never
yes,
played it.
Rage, what in general do you do here on the YouTube to usually have the guests do some kind of an introduction? Like what kind of
Yeah.
content you do?
Well, shit, I'm basically just like doing whatever I like any show I like, maybe if I do a manga review, any manga I like, stuff like that.
Mhm.
So like right now, I'm doing the anime made by the Shiriki occult.
Mm.
Ah,
So yeah, so
interesting.
literally anything that catches my eye, I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Let's give it a go.
Also,
I
to the audience, we will obviously link all of Rage's
Yeah.
socials down below. So
And you have to
check it out
check
if you're
it,
interested.
or else we're gonna find you, your family, and we're gonna get rid of them. Okay.
That's my job.
This is not an empty threat.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
Consumer will come to your house and force you to watch Speedy Boy videos.
Yes. 24-hour Speedy
Fuck's
Boy
sake.
marathon.
Why am I always the butt of the joke?
That's Guantanamo Bay shit right there. You don't want that.
Oh my god. Well, since we're an anime podcast, I think that we would be fit to start. Well, we always kind of do, but I just wanted to do this little introduction. But Rage, what would you say is the anime that got you into anime?
Okay, so I have a two-parter because
Oh, right.
when I first started watching anime back in when I was 13, 14ish.
Mhm.
And I was basically just in a class with like some older guys, some young guys, and one of them
Yeah.
just said to me, "Hey, you watch anime?" And to my mind, anime was basically like Pokemon, Bakugan, fucking Dragon Ball Z, and like what's
Yes.
the other one, Beyblade, shit like that.
The starting
thought-
stuff, yeah.
The starting shit, yeah. So I thought, nah, I don't really watch that. That shit's for kids.
Yeah.
So,
I'm a big
the guy was
boy.
like, let me put you onto something called Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh.
Fuck it, let me watch Tokyo Ghoul. Now back then, I didn't know shit like Kiss Anime, fucking Funimation, Crunchyroll, stuff like that. So I was watching it on YouTube where it would just be a 1920 1080p image of like a splash art of the show,
Yeah.
and then in the corner would be a 480p.
Oh, bro, that's crazy.
Oh,
Spanish,
boy.
480p Spanish subtitles, English dub.
Only the OG has
Oh,
have
I
experienced
I
that.
only down bad people ever watch those. Because I was like,
Yeah.
how could you subject yourself to that?
Maybe it would have been reversed. Maybe it would have been like flipped. I don't know. But
Yeah.
that's how I was watching it. So I binge watched Tokyo Ghoul season 1 and 2 and basically just fell in love with it. Went back to the girls like, "Hey yo, you got any more?" And he was like, "Oh, you wanna go watch Death Note?" I watched Death Note, same format. Going back to the guy again. "Oh, you got any more?" Nah, not really. So I
so-
bro,
No,
the anime machine
yeah.
is empty.
So bro was like, "Yeah, you need to watch anime." Has only watched the two animes.
Yeah.
Admittedly, Death Note is pretty goated. So
Yeah, it
Death
is
Note-
goated.
yeah, honestly, Death Note and Tokyo Ghoul, the two things that got me into it. And so
Yeah.
for like the past year, I didn't watch any other anime, mainly because I didn't know where to start from it.
Mm.
So fast forward a year, 15, 16ish, basically had a friend same year as me. We were talking. He was like, "Oh, you watch anime?" So I was like, "Yeah, I watch Tokyo Ghoul and Death Note, but that's about it." So he's like, "All right, let me put you on to some shit." Shimoneta, ReZero, fucking.
Okay, bro.
all
That was a
shit.
different type of anime to
Yeah.
watch.
All
Okay.
that shit.
Interesting.
When he like introduced Shimoneta to me, he was like, "Oh yeah, there's a part where this girl tried to get the guy to drink love juice, and
Yeah.
love juice was basically piss." And I dead ass looked at the guy for like 10 seconds, thinking, "What the fuck is wrong with this like genre show?"
And then you watch it and went, oh.
Yummer.
Yeah.
Oh, I understand now. I understand now.
Don't fucking say yummers after urine drinking.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
Also,
yeah,
Consumer,
basically,
to return to your point of only mad people subject themselves to that era of watching anime from YouTube, there was once upon a time
Tips.
in the great darkness of the internet before Kiss Anime or fucking Ion Anime for the old school people over there. There was a time when you had to watch anime on YouTube with like part 1 out of 15.
Yeah.
where every
I
episode
I
is
was
fucking
doing
anime.
that. I was
Bro,
doing that.
bro,
Oh, no,
when
I did that as well.
when they skipped the part, I swear to fucking god, I was
Yeah.
about to crash out.
Yep.
I was,
Yep.
Well, consumer just throws me at the perfect
That is when
time.
that is when I realized that I needed to use not so legal websites to watch these animes.
What kind of
Yeah,
not so
that's
legal, brother?
Committing great
Yeah, that's-
crimes.
that's when I asked my mate, "Hey, you got any other stuff apart from YouTube I can watch on this?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, go watch Kiss Anime." So basically,
Kiss anime was an era.
Hop on P.
Kiss.
Got some good anime there.
No,
Wrong.
that's a different one.
Different.
But yeah, basically from 15 onwards, I basically just talked with this guy. We're good friends. Like we're completely good friends now, and like we still talk to each other to this day. He's gone to uni, and
Even
I
though he
do my
recommended
shit.
you Shimoneta.
And ReZero.
That's quite cool.
ReZero
Well,
as well.
Rage, I have a question here. Hold on. Going back to Tokyo Ghoul. Okay, you said that this
Right.
was technically your first anime.
Yeah.
Now I know that, like when I first started, it was my first one as well, and I know that it is like an anime that leaves an impression in someone who has never watched this type of
Fucking
show.
bro.
Yeah.
That alleyway scene, bro. That shit got
Bro,
me.
yeah, it same. But nowadays, would you say that you still have the same level of enjoyment for Tokyo Ghoul, or has it gone down a little bit because you've watched something, you know, that would be relatively better, or you know?
Oh, that's actually quite difficult because I watched obviously like Tokyo Ghoul. Would you say like psychological horror essentially? Something
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Because I watched Higurashi and the spin-off Umineko.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
those two were just a fucking
Wait.
banger. Like compared to Tokyo Ghoul. What's that?
Sorry, what did you say was the
Huh?
spin-off?
Umineko, when the seagulls cry, it basically has like the Higurashi like system of it being like 4 parts with
That's
each
a-
part being like a new cycle.
Mm.
And basically instead of doing like a psychological thriller horror stuff, it does
Yeah.
more of like a detective like focus on it. Like each person someone dies, it becomes more of like a detective thing. It's really
More of a
fucking-
thriller thing, right?
Yeah, more of a thriller, yeah.
Because
It's
I know
really-
it's,
it's
it's
really
a visual
cool.
novel, right? I've heard a lot about the visual novel, but I had
Yeah,
no
Hig-
idea it
Higurashi
was
was pretty cool.
related to Higurashi at all.
Yeah, no, it was a spin-off like done by the same studio and everything.
Oh, that's
But,
so
like,
cool.
But going back, comparing those two to like Tokyo Ghoul,
Mhm.
Tokyo Ghoul just can't. Like, my honest opinion, Tokyo Ghoul just can't hold like a candle to it. Like,
Yeah.
I love Tokyo Ghoul for like the sentimental values and like
Mhm.
it put me onto anime and realizing like anime is like a lot more dark, a lot more mature than like shit like Pokemon, Spike and Gun and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
again, compared to the other shit I've watched, compared to stuff like that,
Yeah.
stuff now, it doesn't hold a candle. Especially the
Have
fucking
you-
Tokyo Ghoul reseries. Fuck that shit.
Have you read the manga for Tokyo Ghoul?
That is on my list because apparently the manga is completely better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is significantly better than
Bro.
the anime.
Tokyo Ghoul Re, man, that made me crash out again. Because
Oh,
Bro.
I was that because again I watched Tokyo Ghoul season 1, 2, and it's like
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the next season. I'm waiting for the next season. I'm waiting for the next season. Tokyo Ghoul Re comes out. Finally, I can fucking watch it. Downhill.
Yeah.
Straight downhill.
I watched the
Bro.
first two
It
seasons.
is.
Like it was okay, and like I think this was only like the last year or something. I was like, oh, there's more Tokyo Ghoul. Fuck it, might as well watch it. It's like such garbage.
Yeah.
And the only good thing was when fucking Toka and Kaneki banged. That's the only good thing.
Yeah. The
Genuinely,
legendary manga panel.
the fanfic just came to life with that. That
Oh
shit
my
just
God.
Oh, the sex.
Yeah.
Fuck it all.
But yes, Rage, I'm curious now because you mentioned a few interesting shows, and that made me think. Like, would you say that are you more into like a horror slash thriller mystery anime, or do you have like another like favorite genre?
it's weird because like I wouldn't say I have favorites, but at the same time, like I am inclined to watch like stuff more than like other stuff. Like
Yeah.
like horror and slice of life. I know two different like fucking like genres.
Yeah.
That's left and right, yeah. But those two are like I like a lot more like I watch a lot more of it rather than like isekai because that shit is saturated with whatever the fuck.
Hey, so what are you saying here? Is that you don't like isekai? Is that what I'm understanding?
I'm not saying I don't like isekai. What I'm trying to say is there are things better than isekai.
Okay. Okay. So I would say we are a tie now with counting like the members of the podcast and all the guesses that we had so far.
Yeah.
So because I'm keeping count. You know, I want to see if the isekai haters are gonna win, or if the isekai lovers are gonna win.
The
I
isekai
wouldn't say I'm a lover, bro.
slanderers, you guys. I hate you all.
How the fuck is a vending machine isekai good? Tell me.
It's
Shit
not.
is
It's the
fucking
answer.
hilarious.
Rage.
It's peak
Look at the
fiction.
fucking background.
No, fucking huh?
The background.
Oh, hang on.
Oh my god.
This is a speedy thumbnail.
Ah, yeah, I remember that one. I remember.
You can't see from the chair, but yeah, there's a vending machine back there.
Oh my God.
Right, it's that one.
Well, well, since you mentioned thumbnails, that makes me want to talk about YouTube. And well, as everyone that has come to this podcast, Rage is also a YouTuber. So I wanted to ask you, what inspired you to start making YouTube videos?
Speedy put a gun to my head.
Speedy is
If I had a penny every time that someone said something like that, I would have 2 pennies, which isn't much, but it's strange that it happened twice.
It's going to keep going up
exactly.
as well. I get that feeling.
Yeah. There's actually a third YouTuber now who I've sort of
Oh my
forced into
God.
making videos.
Yeah, anime add 1 more penny.
Oh my God!
Well,
The,
he
spe-
kinda started
the
on his
Speedyverse
own.
is expanding.
This
He
Yeah.
started on his own, but was inspired by me.
Yeah,
kind
so
of.
like on
Oh,
a
yeah.
slightly serious note,
Whoa.
basically me and Speedy, so weird side thing. Me and
Yeah.
Speedy work at the same place.
Yes.
Mackey's. We work at the same Mackey's. I am his fucking manager, so I pay him.
I remember when you weren't a manager.
Huh?
I remember when you weren't a manager.
Yeah,
or
I
if you
know.
were in training.
Yeah, I was in training, yeah. And basically, me and him had a shift one day, and we were just talking shit. And
Yeah.
one of
Yeah.
the things he mentioned that he was like doing YouTube as like a side hobby thing. I was
Mm.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, I want to try that, but like, I don't think I'm gonna get into it. And he was like,
Mm.
just get a camera, put it in front of you, record, and just talk your shit. And that's
Yes.
basically what I did for like my kaiji video, and basically just how I roll now. I find something interesting,
Good
write a
advice.
small script for it. Yeah, write a
Yes.
small script, put my camera on, talk my shit, edit, thumbnail.
And then you made a 50-minute video.
Yeah, my first-
my
my first-
guy.
My first video was about kaiji and why it's a perfect gambling anime. Fuck you, could see.
Yeah.
And basically, I made it. I was thinking like Speedy was like saying, "Oh, make it like 10-ish minutes long." 55 minutes.
That like
Yeah.
that
I mean,
like
saying this
that
guy,
takes
make your videos
talent, I would say,
shorter.
to
like,
to make
I,
a 55 minutes
I
video.
fucking love kaiji, bro. That shit is such a good anime.
Okay, so I watched the video after it came out, and it's a fucking good video.
Mhm.
Super in depth, rivals consumer in my mind.
Ooh.
Hey, no.
yeah.
Hang on. I cannot. After what Consumer did with his fucking Scott Pilgrim video, and like the whole like entire catalog, there's no way I can find that shit.
This was pretty
Ain't no
Scott
way,
Pilgrim
bro. Ain't
video.
no way.
Bro, I like how consumers' videos makes people want to improve themselves. That's
Yeah.
that's
You guys-
that's
bro,
the
this
level
is a
of
little bit too
video
hard, huh?
quality that I want
Bro,
with you.
I have to give my flowers to you, man. Your shit is so fucking well edited. Genuinely, that shit is so good.
It is consumer. It is.
Consumer, one day I will have the money to hire you as an editor. I wait that day.
Oh yeah. Also, another thing, the way me and Rage met on shift was I was talking about the Happy Meal toys, and
Yeah.
we were, because the Happy what was
As
it? The
one
Happy
does.
Meal toys at the time was like
It
really
was
bad.
it was the Pokemon ones. It was the Pokemon ones.
Yeah,
back
it was
in-
literally 5 Pokemon cards, and that was it. And they were all the same. And it was about me and 5 different people. We were all talking about our old Happy Meal toys, like when they used to have Tomodachi's, Bakugans, Beyblades in them, the other Pokemon card ones as well. How they used to be so cool, and now they're just shit.
Yeah.
Like now they're like paper dinosaurs.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Wait,
agree.
I have a question. A very, very, very important question that I always wanted to ask someone who worked at McDonald's. Okay.
Ooh.
How do you guys decide what toy goes in what Happy Meal?
Oh.
We don't.
So essentially, we just every time we get like our delivery, we just get like whatever fucking toy, and so we just kind of use that toy that we get. Once that runs out, we go for the other one. Then we go for the other one.
Ah,
They're
so
all the
oh,
There's
okay.
also
Not
there is
random.
also a thing. I don't know when it happens, but usually like I think like summerish, where basically we have like the Happy Meals. We don't get any toys in delivery. We just use whatever we have in stock. So
Yeah.
you just get like the most randomest shit known to man in your Happy Meal. So yeah.
Like it's
Oh,
like Jurassic
okay.
Park, and you get a Barbie play doll.
Yeah, like you all like it's literally becomes a mystery box during like summer of Happy Meals. You get what you get. You complain, we don't really care
You
because that's
don't
all we
care.
have.
But you can change it if someone complain, or you're just gonna.
I mean, yeah, we can change it, but again, it's like limited to what we have. Like
Mm,
if we don't have the
alright.
thing that if they don't have the thing that they want, it's like, well, you can have anything else apart from the thing you want. Yeah, it's a bad trade deal, but like that's
Yeah.
what we got, Cam.
Yeah,
Alright.
can you like request a specific toy in your Happy Meal?
Yeah,
I know
that's
uh,
another
people collect
interesting
them.
question.
Kind
So
of.
you you can request, and you can also just buy Happy Meal toys outright or trade one in for another one.
Okay, because there are people who
And
collect
there are,
them.
yeah, there are
Like,
also a
especially the
few
Pokemon
people.
ones.
There are also a few people who will literally buy like say it's like a set of 5. They will come in like pre-order 5 Happy Meal toys, and then basically just get like the unique toy every time you get one.
Okay.
yeah.
Do you
Okay,
remember when
that's...
the Pokemon thing was happening, where they actually had like rare cards in them, and then people were buying like 100 Happy Meals or something to try and get the rare Pokemon?
Yeah,
card?
because some of those cards were
Oh.
worth like thousands of bucks.
Yeah.
Damn.
That shit was fucking weird, man.
It's not quite
I
as
mean,
insane as fucking some Magic the Gathering cards, but some Pokemon cards are really
I
expensive.
mean, you get the people who still have like Szechuan sauce, like fucking
Yeah.
like selling for like 500 a grand on eBay.
Yeah.
Like that shit is expired by now, but they still want to
Yeah.
fucking like buy it. It's like,
Yeah.
Szechuan. I'm blaming Rick and Morty on that fucking Szechuan sauce thing.
The Szechuan sauce conundrum.
Oh my
What the
god.
fuck is Szechuan sauce?
There's
I
I don't know, Rick.
Like,
I don't know if I
I've
want to
only-
do this, Rick.
Uh,
I've only heard of Szechuan sauce, but I don't know what it tastes like or anything.
Szechuan
Anybody
sauce
give me
was
clue?
a special Szechuan sauce was a special sauce released around the time
Special?
during Mulan. Yeah, it
it
was
was
released
a
by,
Mulan
it's like a limited time thing released at like around Mulan, and
Yeah.
that shit popped off.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you get to taste
Yeah.
any of the stuff?
No, motherfucker, I was like what 12, 13.
Oh,
I don't think they
Actually, I don't even know when.
sold it because I don't remember it being a thing
I-
when
I think it
came
was
out
just like an
here.
American only thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, that didn't have
I
anything
don't
like that
remember.
because
here
I
in
learned
Italy.
about it
I
later.
was probably quite young.
I'm assuming it's some kind of an Asiatic kind of sauce because Sichuan is a province in China.
I think so. It's also came out of Milan and Milan. You know.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, but going back to the questions, because
Come back
we-
from Mackey's.
you need to,
We're gonna.
as
we're
much
gonna
as
do
I
a
would
few
love
loops
to
around
keep
the
talking
Matrix.
about McDonald's,
You got a manager on deck, bro. Hit me with anything.
yeah, oh my god.
go on. Go
Well,
on,
going
anime,
back
go
to
on.
to the anime, going back to the anime aspects of this podcast, okay? We talked about what is your favorite genres of anime and everything, and even I no, technically I didn't ask you what was your favorite show. So if you wanted to ask this question before we go on with the other one,
Fuck. That's hard. Like the thing is, like I have favorite shows, but for like certain genres, I don't have like I can't say I have, like this is a like peak show. Like
Yeah.
I can say that with manga because fucking Berserk is a 10 out of 10. That's the only thing I've rated 10 out of 10 for manga.
go.
Berserk,
Let's go.
Berserk, is,
That
Berserk as a manga is peak fucking manga. Berserk as the anime is fucking dog shit.
yes.
Wait,
Yeah.
1997
can-
is really good.
Okay, yeah, 997 good. Anything
Yeah.
else like
Yeah, yeah.
2016 shit?
Yeah,
nah,
yeah, yeah.
we don't rate that.
The movies
Like-
are, I would say they're good. I would say they're decent.
Okay,
The-
they're okay, yeah.
Yeah, so like with
That-
the,
that-
Still,
then
the
there's
manga
Berserk
is the
Berserk
best
is-
form
Yeah,
to
yeah.
to ever
yeah, just
read Berserk.
if you want to get anything out of the podcast, go read the Berserk manga.
Yes,
That's about it.
exactly.
Go read it.
I will now that we're on the topic of Berserk, and because that Berserk 2016 exists and
Yeah,
is
oh
a
my God.
thing, I kind of hope now that Uzumaki is coming out because there has been a couple of really dreadful adaptations of Junjita stuff.
Yeah.
They're not even dreadful; they're like just mediocre. I kind of
Yes.
wish that Uzumaki pops off and people actually realize that there are ways to adapt like difficult to adapt manga into anime. Because
Yeah.
the trailers for Uzumaki look incredible, and I'm hoping Berserk is going to be one of those.
And I think
Plus, I don't know if you've noticed that, but funny thing, we all like talk shit about the CGI in Berserk and and literally every other anime. But if you look closely, there are some CG shots in the Uzumaki trailer, but they're very
Yeah.
Really?
they're masked with the with I think this is the same technique that they used on the Across the Spider-Verse movies, like you do a 3D thing and then you just add the
Yeah,
the
on
shading.
top.
And like,
Yeah.
there's, like
2D.
there are some incredible
Exactly.
CG anime, like the new Trigon Stamp. Oh, at this point, not new anymore. The Trigon
oh,
Stampede
Trigon
Yeah.
was so good.
Exactly.
is incredible.
Land
Also,
of
I wanna say
Monsters as
again-
well.
Also, I want to say with like the horror manga, like horror anime shit. I hope Uzumaki do well just because we can get like resurgence of like horror animes.
Yeah, there's
Yes.
very
Like,
little like,
because right,
proper
like
horror anime.
right now, the only thing I can like think of is an anime called Yami Shibai, which is it has 13 seasons right now, and it's basically just a bunch of like short story Japanese tales, and like
Oh
it's-
yeah, that one.
yeah, and
Wait,
like
how-
that's the only
How it's called? What's the
Yami,
name?
Yami Shibai, Yami,
Yami.
Yami Shibai.
Yami
Shibai.
Oh, okay.
This Ghost Stories has like an.
Oh,
there's
okay, I
Ghost
know that.
Stories.
I know
So
that.
that's not horror. That's a
There's one that's like similar that has like one episode that's proper horror, but I can't remember its name now.
Yeah, but like again, I want horror like animes to come out more because like horror is such a really good like genre.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Like it's so like having all of this like really good potential like horror like mangas not being like into horror animes because the genre is so fucking like dead in the water is so disappointing. So again,
Yes.
like
Yeah.
and the fact that Uzumaki as well, like Junji Ito's fucking the god
Yeah.
of horror.
Yes.
Did you
shit.
actually
No
did you
one
watch
can-
Meruka-chan when you like since you are into horror anime? Have you watched Meruka-chan?
Medical-chan.
It's about
I-
the girl who can see ghosts because the ghost designs are incredible in that. It's not very
Yeah.
horror, but the ghost designs.
It's more of a comedy
yeah,
kind.
but the ghost designs are great. Also,
Yeah.
the artists were kind of down bad in some scenes, but it is still
As
decent.
most
I
anime.
think I've heard of
animators
it. Like, I
are.
don't think I've watched it.
It's
But,
pretty good. I would recommend watching. It's not very horror, but it's still good.
Well, so Rage, so what you're saying is that you don't have a favorite anime, but you.
Yeah.
All
but,
right.
like, with certain genres, I do have like favorites.
Mm.
So again, like horror, I would say fucking Higurashi is probably
Yeah.
my favorite. Slice of life, again, like I think Tomo-chan is a Girl, probably one of my favorites because I read the manga as it was coming out. And like, that was
Alright.
like, that was like one of the first few mangas I started reading back on a site called Manga Update.
Very r/manga core.
Yeah, so like that again. That was like again one of the first mangas I've read, and seeing that become an anime was so fucking hype because that shit was such a really good manga. A comedy, I guess. Honestly, Konosuba. I just have to see Konosuba again. That's like
Yeah.
yes. Again, Konosuba was like one of the first. Actually, I think it's like one of the first few comedy animes I watched, but most shows are comedy. But that was one that generally got me laughing out like loud quite a lot.
I love
Again,
the equal rights scene with Kazuma.
which
also,
one? That's the whole show.
The one that I got confused with Ghost Stories is called Ghost Hunt. I can link the mal into the chat.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
can- if
please.
people are interested, we can link that to the podcast
Please, please.
episode as well. It has a couple of like horror episodes, but it's not super horror. It's more like Shintoism, like how do you deal with ghosts in Shintoism and Buddhism, and
okay.
Taoism and stuff.
Salt.
It's still
When
it's
in
still
doubt,
pretty good.
salt.
Always salt.
Always salt.
I think that's
Well,
more of a Christian thing. The
so
salt thing.
Even though we don't have a definitive answer for your favorite anime, I think it would be interesting to know what is the weirdest anime that you like.
Hang on, let me put up the fucking list.
Oh my god! Oh my god! We're in
Here we
for.
go.
We're in for.
So, context-wise, so I use my analyst and Kitsu. I haven't updated my Kitsu in a long ass time, but according to Kitsu, I have completed 1,282 anime.
Whoa! All right.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I wish I could keep tab of my stuff. Always
I need
forget
to do
about doing
as
that.
well.
There is a really cool plugin called Mouse Sync, which lets you sync like all your anime and manga to like Mao Kitsu AniList.
Ah,
I recommend it. It's really good.
called?
You just
There are a lot of trackers
Mouse-
like that for
Mouse Sync.
manga
I'll send the
animation.
link. I'll send the link when I can. It's
Yeah.
really good. You can link again Mao, Kitsu, AniList, stuff like that, and it just
Okay.
auto tracks for you. You can like customize it and shit.
okay. That's
Pretty
very
fucking good.
interesting.
That's cool.
Meanwhile, weirdest anime. Fuck me. This is going. Oh. I'm looking at half my list. I haven't updated this shit in a long time. Like, why the fuck did I rate this?
Well, I think Shimoneta could be a contender for that.
Yeah,
that
Shimoneta
place.
is
Yeah,
so weird.
yeah, a bit weird, cheese.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just there's Kiss X6. Well, Kiss
have-
X6.
Yeah.
Excuse me, brother.
I have watched Kiss X's and my fucking god.
Oh my god.
I
Did
did.
he kiss his sister by any chance?
I don't-
Well,
do they?
I could
Yeah,
tell you, but I think you should watch.
You should
No,
watch it
kidding,
for
kidding.
yourself and find out.
No, I'm
50
kidding.
episodes later,
Well,
just to see them.
He does kiss his sister.
Yeah.
Well, he kisses his two sisters.
Twins.
Because
Twins.
there are twin sisters.
X
Yeah.
is
But they are
squared.
not related by
what?
blood.
Well, no. Wait, he is not related to the twin
They're
sisters,
stepsisters.
and they all want to marry him.
Yep.
And basically, the
And
parents are like, "Yeah, let's just go with that," you know.
Anime bear.
Sweet
God.
home Alabama.
Ding,
Down,
ding.
down, down, down.
I'm still
Yeah.
convinced if, like anyone who's into the fucking Siscon or Step Bro shit has to be an only child. There is no other way.
Yeah, it
Or
has.
it has to
bro.
be like
Speedy, can you
the parents
confirm?
married when they were adults and they never lived.
I have a younger sister and a younger brother, so yeah.
Okay, I am now genuinely concerned.
Speedy, go to jail. Go to jail. Go to jail. Go to jail. Go to jail.
FBI,
Get
open
him away from those kids
Free-
right now.
Oh
Free
my
Speedy,
God.
he did nothing wrong. Apart from
Oh my
stealing
God.
you.
Oh my god.
Oh,
No,
they
but-
must have gone for it because it's stupid.
Or have you ever watched the fuck? I forgot the name of this one. Is Yosuga no Sora. Have you ever watched that one?
I feel like I have.
I think that beats Kiss X6 by a mile.
I've heard the title
I
before. I
must have.
think I know which one it is.
Oh,
You-
it's
you-
this one,
Yugi
right?
no Sora.
Yeah.
Also got Sora.
Yes, yes. I fucking watched it.
Have you ever heard about it, Consumer, by any chance?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
I've seen
Oh,
the
Can
first
Lord.
you
episode.
send it to
of
me? I
it.
don't know which one it is. Nor do I know how to spell it.
You spell Japanese very similarly as you pronounce it. There it is.
Oh
Also
yeah,
got
it's that one. Yeah,
Well,
it's that one.
It's that
okay.
one, it's that
I'm
one.
gonna use this one while Rage thinks about his answer. I'm gonna tell a quick story about Yosuga no Sora.
Oh no.
That is.
Anime, please don't
Well-
get us demonetized. We
No,
haven't
no,
even
don't worry,
reached
don't worry.
monetization yet, please.
Basically, when I was getting into anime, like I had this friend that after he recommended me like the most basic stuff, like Death Note, Tokyo Ghoul, Sword Art Online, he started recommending me very questionable stuff, like
Oh,
Yosuga
no.
no Sora.
Boku no
And I
Pico,
watched
you
it,
know,
but normally because I wanted to. I was kind of smart with that. Like I didn't want my parents to see that I was watching very questionable stuff.
Yep.
I waited to go to my room on my laptop and watch it like on my bed. The thing is that when I was I think on episode 6, I started to get sleepy, but I was like, no, I want to finish this episode because I'm starting to notice how the story is happening here, okay? But I ended up falling asleep. And then when I woke up, like I think it was 20 minutes like after that, I found my PC, my laptop closed and like on the corner of my room, And
Oh, no.
to
Oh,
this
no.
day, I don't know because it was like the last I think 5 minutes of the episode. So till this day, I don't know if my parents saw what was on the screen and they just lost all the respect that they have for me, or
There's
if the episode
simple
ended,
Your ancestors came down and did that to you.
or
You could go and ask them,
or if the episode ended and they just found the computer on it, they just wanted to. I never asked and they never said anything, so it's
They just, in fact,
It
never
is-
Did you
spoke
notice
again.
any weird looks from
Yes,
your
exactly.
parents?
what?
Did your parents give you any weird attitude or looks?
No, not. But again, I don't know. Maybe they just don't want to get there because they're like, oh my god, it's
We
That-
don't
that-
want to
Too
have this
far gone.
discussion.
because how the fuck do I even explain that? What?
Yeah,
like
you don't.
what?
I was just watching it
You
for the
don't.
plot, I swear, please.
Yeah.
I didn't know they
I
had
can't.
that.
I can't say that. I can't say that because the plot is terrible.
Mother and father, I beg of you. I was watching that because of the art style. I was trying to study.
Bro, honestly, now that I think about it, there was no
Father,
excuse for me
forgive
to
me,
be
for I have
watching that.
sinned.
There was the. I should have stopped after the first episode. Because okay,
I'm fairly certain every anime fan has had that period in their anime watching when they just go, I'm gonna watch all sorts of horny shit now.
yes, bro. After high school DxD changed something in me. I don't even know how to explain that.
Fantastic, it's
What's
not
just
working.
appeared on here?
But
I was-
you know what? But
it's not
okay, for
working
those
as
of
a
you who have not watched the series, I'm gonna tell you why I was kind of interested in the plot at the time. Because every episode it showed you like a different ending with a different girl. So you had like the childhood friend, you had the quiet girl, you had the tsundere and everything. Okay.
And then
So
the
I think
emoji.
until the last 2 episodes, everything was going great for that kind of show, Yeah. But then the last 2 episodes started showing the main character finding his sister a little bit too cute, if you guys know what I mean. And then basically they start doing the deed, but they are like in the front door. And the childhood friend who has the keys of their home decides to do a surprise for them, to cook them a nice meal. But when she opens the door, she sees them,
Oh,
getting
God,
to know
that
each
is
other.
disturbing.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. It is very.
Would
And then
you
after
dare
that-
say Windows insertion noises?
Oh my, no, stop, Speedy, please.
Delete, delete,
And
delete,
anime,
delete, delete, delete.
anime, do you feel like that you are trying to justify the reasons why?
No,
you
no,
watch
there,
this?
there,
Guy
there,
was
there,
good, I swear.
there's no justifying here. It was terrible. But again, it is, for me at least, that's probably the weirdest anime that I've ever watched, and I can't recommend it to people. I
I
like
I
do
I
not
think I
watch.
got my answer now.
All right.
School days.
Oh, school
Oh,
days.
School Days was a great crazy
That-
one back in the day.
That is the most fucking mentally exhaustive shit I've watched on demand.
Yeah.
I've been trying to convince Speedy to watch it, but I don't think he's
No.
gone.
I'm not watching
I
that.
just know how it ended. That's the
until
only
before
reason
the
I
end,
ever
it
watched
was it was decent. But then the ending kind of
It's
fucked
so
up the story for me.
insane.
That ending just lives rent free in my mind to this day.
Yeah.
I watched it when I was like 18. That shit has not left me. Oh,
Oh my god.
Trauma dumping. Today's
Trauma-
episode is about trauma dumping.
About
If you
bad anime.
if you can take another thing out of this episode, please do not watch these shows. Like I know it's normal when you're like a young anime fan, you want to watch the weird shit. You're gonna be like, it's not that bad. It's like, come on, they're just making this stuff up. No, it is. It
No,
is.
if you do want to
Some of
watch
it
it,
is
go get
really-
some like horse tranquilizer and like have that before you watch it, just so you go to sleep and forget about it.
Since we are talking about dodgy anime that we have either voluntarily or been forced to watch, Rach, have you seen My Life as Inokai-san's Dog?
Oh my god.
Oh god, not that.
Oh, cheese. You
took
brought
like
something
2
up
weeks-
that I always forget to talk about on this podcast. But I'm gonna tell you after that. Ray just give his answer.
Just say it now before you forget.
I fully
Oh.
read the manga.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I read the.
Oh,
I
no.
finished the manga. You guys know that.
Fucking hell, why?
You guys know that I read the manga for the video that we did.
Yeah, yeah.
If you.
I-
For the fans that, or for the people watching this right now, we all
For the
like
fans
did
of
a
Inokai-san's
review
Dog.
of. We
Yeah,
all did a
You
video.
guys, we put up a poll in the beginning
Yeah.
of like February or something like February, March time. Before we were starting the podcast, my idea was we all do like a same video together to build up hype in each of our communities for the podcast. And basically, all my fans
Speedy-
decided to rate it and all clicked My Life is Inokai-san's
Yeah.
Dog.
Speedy
We
fans
could have
found
watched
the-
Beck.
found the
I'm
poll.
still butthurt to this day. We could have been watching
Yeah.
Beck.
Yeah,
We could have
but
watched
instead we
Beck,
were watching
bro.
Inokai-san's Dog.
But yeah, after
think
like
it was
I read
necessary
the
character
manga.
development for all of us.
I read the manga for the video because I wanted to try to see if like how the fuck a manga like that could have turned into an anime. And I the video is there. You guys can watch it, and you're gonna have the answer for that. But I told like at the end of the video that the manga was about to end, but I didn't know when the ending was gonna come. So I think like 2 months ago, if I recall correctly, I saw on Twitter that the manga for My Life as Inokai-san's Dog ended. And I was like, let's see how many chapters are to finish this thing. And that was like, I think 5 chapters. So I was like, okay, fine. I can put myself through some more terrible stuff.
Oh,
And that was a mistake. That was a big mistake. Even though, okay, there is some funny stuff there. Like, okay, for spoilers for the two My Life Inokai-san's Dog fan that's gonna be out there in the world.
Go get help.
Yeah, go get it, please.
Go to therapy.
Well, by the time that the manga when I was reading, he had to decide if he wanted to stay a dog and so make Inokai-san's happy, or go back to be a human. And like he would become a dog forever. He would lost all his memories and everything. And to make Inokai-san's happy, he decides to stay a dog. But then the other girls that we know in the anime, they manage to capture him and give him the antidote. So he gets back to being a human. He tells Inokai-san that he was the dog. They become boyfriend and girlfriend, and everything seems to finish. Right, okay. But then as soon as she kisses him, he turns back into a dog. So basically, they cured the heart problem that he had, but he could still transform into a dog. And the last chapter is him and her doing the stuff, but with him in his dog form.
What?
And literally,
Oh,
the last panel, the last phrase of that manga is, "Next time we'll do it in your human form."
Oh my
Anime, anime, man. I think
That's
you killed
so
a bastard.
I think
Oh fuck me!
That's so.
This is gonna make a
Bro,
short for the channel. For
Bro,
sure.
all the,
Oh no.
all the
Yes.
Zucards were going haywire after that episode, after that
Bro.
manga.
The Zootopia fandom really peaked.
Oh, bro.
Well, those furries just
But
fucking
hey,
stood up.
there was one fun thing about this whole thing.
There was nothing
When
about it.
when they
Yeah,
were
they did.
chasing him in his dog form, they did a little reference to Akira, you know, with the bike stuff and everything. So that was kind of cool. That was kind of cool.
That's
Not
the
gonna
only
lie.
good part.
Yes, yes.
Oh, boy.
Bro, I wanted to talk about that like months ago, but I always forget to bring that up. I'm glad that she's brought it up.
In his mind this whole
Yeah.
Because you're very quiet, by the way.
Anime was plotting.
I think I'm losing all the respect that I've gained from you guys in this episode.
Can we divert the topic away from Inuka-san?
Oh, yeah, let's
let's talk
let's
about
go back to
YouTube
Rage.
stuff.
Let's-
Let's go back to talk about YouTube
Yeah.
stuff. So, Rage. When you make
crazy.
We were talking about dog fucking for the past 10
Up
minutes.
your vape.
Anyway, back to YouTube.
Up your vape. Take
Oh
your
my
vape. Reset your brain.
I'm fine,
All
I'm
right.
fine, calm down.
Well, not trying to steam the conversation out of the weird stuff.
Let's talk about
What would you
YouTube
say-
videos. Let's
Yeah.
talk about YouTube videos instead. Rage, when you're making a video, what goes through your head? What's the selection process of an anime? Or like, what do you do to make a video? But consumer, are you okay?
I'm not okay, bro. I'm still
Bro.
thinking about
Bro, consumer needs a timeout.
He needs a cigarette after that. He needs a cigarette.
Consumer,
I
just
have,
what? Yeah, yeah.
I have never seen a man be that baffled before in my entire life. And yeah, consumer is fucking.
I'm never
Consumer
gonna be
needs
able
a
to look at
moment where
dog
you're like
again.
sitting out in the rain, drinking your beer, and just like.
Oh my god. Yeah.
It's non-alcoholic beer.
Anyway,
Again, I'm sorry for all the trauma that I'm causing you guys today.
This is a
She really-
conversation that will cause anyone to become an alcoholic.
She
Oh my
she
God.
really had that dog in her.
Yeah.
Nothing else, Speedy. No.
Speedy, you're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Oh my god.
Calling
who's
pizza on you
who's
right
editing
now.
this today?
Speedy is anything.
Oh well, I was gonna say cut this out, but no. you
No,
can cut it out.
this is too good content not to cut out.
My god.
Oh.
To the
Uh,
five people, to the 5 people who are gonna watch this podcast, this is
They're
good
like,
content.
oh, yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Well,
3,
this
4,
shit's gonna go viral, and this is
Yeah,
gonna
we're gonna-
be known for.
This is not going viral. This is going the opposite of viral.
I am-
I suffer love before I'm listening to.
We
you.
barely get like 100 views on a podcast episode. You think this is gonna go viral?
Could you imagine if that's the episode that's gonna make the podcast?
Yeah.
I,
The clip where we
will-
talk about Inuka-san's dog is the one that goes.
Bro, I'm gonna have
viral.
the little rap that I have on YouTube tarnish it forever after this episode.
Yeah.
How do you think I feel? I'm a fucking guest, and here I am hearing about dog fucking.
God,
Why am I even here?
oh
That's
my
what we
god.
do. That's what we do.
Yeah, that's the magic of the generic anime podcast.
I thought that's
Exactly.
I thought that
Traumatized
speedy
our guests.
stream of like talking about dog fucking and like weird shit. I
Not
thought the
dog
three
fucking.
of you. I thought the three of you were like the more sane people out there.
No, wait. I am the sane one.
You're talking about dog fucking.
No.
I'm just stating
Anyway,
how that
you
show
were the only
ended.
one to read the manga in full. You made a full-on analysis of
hang on,
Inuka-san's
hang on.
dog.
Yes.
I shit posted times over the video. You guys
Yes.
forced me to finish it. I'm the less insane one here.
Okay, let's not burn anime entirely. I also read the manga in its full, but I don't talk about the dog fucking. I have
Yeah.
I
like
don't talk about the dog
Yeah,
fucking either.
Even though that's kind of a big thing in the manga, so it's kind of hard to not talk about it.
no, the whole bit, the thing about the manga is him turning to the dog, not him being a dog and then fucking the girl. There's two different things.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
derailed completely.
Let's move on,
Why
please,
was there
please.
Why
Let's
was there
move
a
on.
whole segment dedicated to feet
Yeah.
licking?
Oh,
The
Why?
order is weird.
Oh my
Why?
God.
Oh, did
I
it show
had
you the
to
anime
quit.
man
I
interview?
quit anime. I watched Fury after that, and that's the only thing that would clear my brain. I had to watch like Saving Private Ryan again just to clear my brain from that.
Oh my
I was
God.
gonna
Show
say the
yourself
series
the
not
real
that great, but
depression of
if
real
you
life.
watch Saving Private Ryan, then we are okay.
I stopped watching
Yeah.
anime. I changed my lock screen to a car because I couldn't look at anime the
It's like I
same.
can't be associated with these guys anymore.
Yeah, I was on the verge of quitting. I mean, I did quit for like a month, but like I had to quit after that.
You almost became a manga viewer, like me.
Damn.
Not even a manga viewer. I stopped reading manga as well. I was gonna become
Well-
a consumer and just read Scott Pilgrim instead.
Oh my God.
That'd be worse. Like any anime, they don't
But then
include the
there's
ending.
Scott Pilgrim.
Well-
Any anime, they don't include the ending. So like, if he stayed as the anime viewer, he would still survive. If he became a manga viewer, he'd see the dog fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like that's like a worse
But I don't think like I at least I hope so. I don't think that we're gonna have like any more Inokai-san's content coming like in
No,
any format. So it's
fuck no.
It ended
So-
4 months ago. We're getting nothing out of it.
no. I mean like we're not gonna get like any season 2 or
At least
No.
it's
OVAs
not
or
bad.
anything.
No.
So
At
least
it
that's a
wasn't
good
like
thing.
The other dog anime, dog N-word.
wait.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
ain't that a manga?
No,
Yeah,
but
it's a
but,
manga. At
but
least
that's
it
on the
ends like
cooler
that.
side. That's on the cooler
but
side.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's got a dope ass title.
Ninga.
So you're milking your vouch.
Oh my God.
Mm.
He's gone.
Oh my God.
Consumer has died.
Oh my God.
Consumer.exe stopped working.
The past episode was called The Death of Speedy Boy. This episode is gonna be called The Death of Consumer. Oh God damn it! But yeah, Rage. What would you say is an anime that hits you in the feels after all this?
Not Inokai-san's dog, please. No more.
What a questions anime.
This motherfucker better not say kiss this.
From one in the Kai manga, like reader to
Oh my
another.
God.
Of all the things that you said like, right now,
Yeah.
why did you give me that fucking switch up?
It's,
We went
it,
from
it is one of the questions. I'm trying to steer
I-
the conversation back to the.
I feel
the
like you could have given
title.
me any other fucking question and it would still be the better trick. Like
No,
Oh my
it's this
God.
one now.
It's like
I think that every question-
dialogue option in the video game. We picked the worst one on
after
purpose.
talking about dog sex, what's the most
my God.
manga? What's the anime that you cry to? Yeah. Anyway, My Life Inukai-san is the one.
Oh my God.
We're never escaping it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're back, boys. We're so glad.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
Oh god,
Oh,
I
fuck.
threw myself.
Alright, well,
The
I've-
worst
I've-
part about it is I had to take my dogs to the vet after that. I had to take my dog to the vet because she was nearly dying. But like, yeah,
Put her down
Oh,
now.
God.
But-
You
but-
can't take
He
any
did
risks.
die.
Real talk here. Real
Well,
talk here.
She did die in April. But
If
like,
you watch
yeah,
or
being
read
a
in
thrill.
My Life as Unukai-san's dog, and you have enjoyed it, and you own a pet, you're not entitled to that anymore.
No,
Yeah.
License-
I'm gonna
pet
call the
license
police on you.
revoked.
Yeah, exactly.
License,
Oh my-
pet license revoked.
anyway, back to the topic.
Actually,
Back to
I couldn't even
Uh,
watch
I
cat
have-
videos anymore.
Shut up.
This
Oh my
derailed really
God.
quickly.
Anyway, I have two. So first one is Your Lie in April.
all right.
I feel like, yeah, I don't know what's if you know like the ending scene of Your Lie in April. That shit.
Am I the only one who hasn't seen your line, April?
I haven't seen it either. I don't want to
Yeah,
watch
you
it.
should go watch it. It's really fucking good.
I only watched
Yeah.
it because fucking RC made me edit it, so paid me to edit. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's the one of them. And then the other one was I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. That was the other one. That was,
Nice.
that was the first one that I've generally cried to, and Your Lie in April will be my second one. That like those are the only ones that made me actually tear up and like start crying.
I fucking
those-
cried. Everybody's like, I cried to this anime because it was deep. I fucking cried to the end of K-On!
Is that when they all
Has
like
K-On like
graduate and
ended?
stuff?
Ended.
Yeah, the end of season 2 to K-On! Just all like they're all crying now. I'm crying. What the fuck?
Oh,
my
that's
God.
kind of real. I like that. Though.
Yeah. Let's keep it
Yeah.
wholesome for now on, please, guys.
Like I
please.
want to be a high school anime girl, form a band.
No.
Fuck it, guys. I'll change it. I'm gonna.
I'll buy you a skirt. That's the best thing that I can do.
Yeah, thanks. If we ever form a band, I will cosplay Yui.
I remember
gonna
I
lie,
wanted to
I
start a
really don't
band
wanna
when I
see
was in
Speedy in a
school as
skirt.
well. I wanted to do like a Weezer cover band.
Ooh.
Oh god. Not
Na,
Yui.
na, 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 na.
I lived that Molly Holly. I would have been in vocals.
Do you play any instruments, Rage, by any chance?
So I used to. So back when, fuck, I don't know how old I was. I think maybe 12 or below. We had music class back in middle school, and
Yeah.
we were playing the keyboard quite a lot. So I basically learned how to play like the keyboard and like I guess piano.
Did
Oh,
you also
nice.
you also had the with the Yamaha? We had
Yes,
Yamaha
yeah,
ones. They had the
shit-
settings.
The shit Yamaha ones with the DJ buttons that people would spam because it was funny.
I fucking spammed the dog sound effects on it. I just go.
Oh my
Whoa,
god.
whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
that
whoa.
What the fuck have I done to Google?
Don't use the D word, please, brother.
Yeah,
The
we're
D
trying
ones-
to get
Okay, we'll
monetized
change it.
here.
I clicked the canine feature and made them bark all the time to like
Okay, cool.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
songs I liked.
The D word is now banned forever.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Somehow we haven't banned the word dick yet.
Oh my god.
Hey, everyone here
no,
loves that word.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Consumer, you love it a lot, don't you?
Everyone here loves it.
Speedy, you're gay.
Yay.
Oh
No,
my
I'm not.
god.
No, I'm not.
Fucking doubt.
Okay.
No, I'm
Anyway,
not.
yeah, so
Well,
I learned how to play. I technically learned how to play the keyboard, and then the year after, I started learning how to play guitar, like acoustic guitar.
Nice.
But then I dropped it because my guitar teacher left, and I just couldn't find after that I just couldn't find motivation to like learn.
Yeah.
Ignore that.
It
Yeah,
is
I
a
heard a
little tricky
grand
to
pick. I was
learn
like,
by
what the fuck?
yourself.
That was my phone going off. Ignore that. Anyway,
Your
yeah, that
phone-
was
you have the Garand pick as your motification?
yeah.
Why not?
Okay. Okay.
We made a joke in college about giving a war vet PTSD through M1
Oh my God.
notification. Yeah,
But
my college is kind of fucked, but yeah.
by the way, quick tangent, because Consumer said that he wanted to open a band in high school. Do you also play anything, Consumer, or
Nah,
You
it's
vocalist?
crazy. I don't.
so you're gonna be the
Don't you also
vocalist
have
then?
drumsticks
Sorry,
as well.
I had a little drum kit. I think I was gonna a really shitty drum kit because I was gonna teach myself.
Wait, Consumer, what if we form a rap band? A rap metal band?
It's like really shitty drum.
Ooh. Okay, I had one of these. I had one of these.
Wait, can you do blast beats on them?
Nah, the thing is, the friend who
That's-
gave it to me didn't give me the pedals, so like it's like
Ah.
half useless shitty.
Bro.
But no,
Uh, my younger brother got one of them for Christmas. I taught him how to do blast beats on it. He broke
Well,
it.
The thing with like learning by yourself, it is tricky, especially like with the internet nowadays. There's a lot of informations, a lot of stuff that you need to figure out. What do you need to learn first? You know,
Yeah.
like you
Animes.
can start with here, but it would be better if you start here. But then you hear someone else say, no, you need to start here because it's gonna be better to start.
Hey,
So
animates.
yeah.
035 0365 03530.
Smoke
For
on the
those of
water.
the audience, that is Animate's IP address.
Well, if we're gonna dox people, I might as well just get Speedy's address.
Oh my god.
No, no.
Everyone said Speedy Anthrax in the mail.
Well, hold on. We're losing too much time talking about. We lost too much time talking about the dog anime that we didn't even ask
Word
you.
bad, it's canine.
We didn't even ask Rage for his 3x3. So
Oh yeah.
if you're just gonna do a quick 3x3 read.
I got one prepped. Also, I feel like we missed a question. I feel like there's a question somewhere that we kind of missed, but
No, I'm leaving the last that one for last
okay.
because.
Don't tell me it's a dog question. Don't be tease to change it.
There you go.
But I need to change the subject a little bit because I know
Yeah.
that if we don't, we're gonna get back there.
Okay, we got.
All right, let me
Shinibi-
see.
Oh, Junibio banging.
Oh, okay, nice.
JoJo's
Black
excellent.
Lagoon.
JoJo's.
Ooh,
Black
Jojo.
Lagoon. Black Lagoon.
Yeah,
Is that specifically Bakemonogatari or the entire Monogatari series?
specifically, actually no, the whole Monogatari series, honestly.
Hey,
Oh,
my
nice.
guy. Speaking of
Yes,
that,
that is
Black
Fate.
Lagoon-
I'll
Black
go.
Lagoon,
I'll-
man.
What's the watch order for Fate?
You don't want.
Oh yeah, give us the watch order for Faith.
But all of
no.
them are like
You're
all of them are
the only
alternate
person who's
realities,
put
aren't
Fate on there. You gotta give us the entire watch order,
once
start
you get
to finish.
once you get past Fate Zero and you get into Fate Stay Night, there's 3 of them and they're all in different timelines.
they? So
People
like,
have been
was it-
asking me to review Faith, but I just can't figure out the fucking watch order for it.
There,
Yeah.
like, yeah, there really isn't one. Is the vibe I get. Yeah.
And I guess I'll go.
Consumer,
I
you're
guess I'll
going
go
really
for it.
quiet. You might want to move your mic a bit closer.
Oh, fucking hell.
I think it would be interesting for you to do a video on Fate, Cheese.
Yeah, it's just a bit of a pain.
I
to try and figure out how
that's
to watch it.
Tsuma territory.
Nah.
Funny thing, I do have
I
a
did,
video plan.
but I don't know.
I did start the very canonically when it came out, the very
Yeah.
first Fate series. Like I started a while back, but then I think I started watching Bleach and kind of dropped it for the time being.
Nice.
I guess I'll start going through it then. So
Yeah.
All right.
I'll go top left and work my way clockwise into Tokyo Ghoul.
Okay.
So obviously first one top left Kaiji.
Mhm.
Again, it's to me it's the best gambling anime out there. Fucking if there is any other gambling anime apart from Kakegurui, that shit fucking
Probably
whack.
not.
The main
Your
thing
favorite anime is a gambling anime.
I was about to say this doesn't
We-
bode well
we love
for
gambling.
your future
we
life
love-
aspirations.
we love gambling. We love
We
gambling.
love
my
gambling,
God.
bro.
We love gambling, bro.
Ooh,
But again, the
you
reason
can't gamble.
I can. I got money. I mean, I won't anymore, but I got money.
Oh
Anyway,
my god.
the reason why I love Kaiji over Kakegurui is that obviously I did a video in my first one, but I talked about how the risk in Kaiji actually feels like real. Because in Kakegurui, there's a lot of what I said was superficial superficial issues.
Level
like that.
of issues.
Yeah, lot of plot armor shit. Like one of them was in Kakegurui. There's one of them, if I remember, was a guillotine a game where it's basically a game of chicken where you stick your finger in this little guillotine machine and you just cut the strings, and the last person to pull their finger out basically wins. But at the end of the whole game, they basically revealed that there was a metal sheet, a thick metal sheet above the actual fingers, so the guillotine would stop. And to me, that after I watched Kakegurui after watching Kaiji, and Kaiji take that shit to another level. You got fucking prison camps. You got Kaiji literally cuts his ear off to basically try to win one to gamble because he has a little machine that
Damn.
basically the other guy knew his pulse and stuff like that, and he used that to his advantage. You got him fucking again. He cut 4 of his fingers off and gambled 12 million yen to basically try and win, which didn't work out. And then he got sent to the gulag. Then he tried to gamble again using pachinko, and if he didn't win, he would have basically been stuck in the fucking gulag for the rest of his life with no way out. Bear in mind, at the same time, he was trying to get 5 other people out. So not only his love was on the line, but other people's love was on the line as well. And generally that got me so invested in Kaiji as a character. And again, Kaiji as a character, he is completely flawed in every way possible. Right at the end, spoiler alert for those who haven't watched it, but right at the end, he becomes a pachinko addict, which is something he, in general, gambling was something he hated completely. And then right at the end of the series, he becomes a pachinko addict because he just enjoys the fucking flashing lights, which was generally such a bittersweet ending. Because he won, he got all the guys out, but he was fucking flat out broke. So could you say that's a happy ending? No, not really.
No.
And again, that's why I just love Kaiji. It was such a good, serious, somewhat down to earth. There's a bit of weird shit, but again, it's such a really good anime to watch.
I got one
Second
question.
Yeah, go for it.
Why is this face built like that?
Oh, bro, I fucking love the art style. Madhouse did the art style for the show, and I fucking love it. It makes it so fucking unique. You look at that show, you're like, oh, that's Kaiji.
I mean,
That's what gambling does to a man.
That's the gambling one. That's the fucking gambling
that
one.
is one of the anime.
Yeah, it's like the JoJo anime style. Because I did not enjoy JoJo when I first watched it. Because when I first watched part 1, I did not enjoy it at all. I fucking dropped it straight away because I found the story boring, and 2, I found the art style fucking weird. So I dropped it straight away, but then I got back into it and loved it. So
If
that's
it wasn't
why-
on your 3x3 after saying that you would get shanked by JoJo's fan next time you step out of your house.
It's true.
No. Anyway, before I get shanked, Love Shiniban of Delusions is probably one of my favorite slice of life animes. basically the whole plot is that the golden cover has Chinibio. It's like a, it's not like an actual like disease or mental disorder. It's like a
Yeah.
superficial thing.
Can I add
Yeah.
something to this?
Yeah, go
Yes.
for it.
I suffered from that in year 4
Pachinko
for like a whole
addiction.
year or so.
No,
not
pachinko addiction.
Yeah,
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 Pachinko
young,
I
addiction.
actually fucking believed. I actually had that a slight that. Yeah, I
yeah,
suffered from that
young
when I was
Speedy
young.
and his pachinko addiction back in.
Yeah, young
What was the health issue? I forgot. Sorry.
It was
Chunibyo.
Chunibyo. I think in America it's called eighth grade syndrome. Basically, it's where you believe you live in like a weird fantasy world where you have your own like powers. and shit.
If you've seen Eminence in Shadow,
Ah.
that's Junipyo.
Yeah, yeah, Eminence and Shadow. The main character is basically Chinibyo to the core.
Yeah.
I
But what-
see.
Again, what I
Okay.
loved about it is because like it was half obviously half Chinibyo, half like real life. So you like get to see it like from both sides of the coin, and obviously, the main thing is like how they kind of approached it. From like it's been a while since I watched it, but like they approached it in a way like it was like a like a self-protection mechanism for the main
Yeah.
girl, and it was such a really cool thing to watch. And plus the comedy in it is really funny. You probably saw a couple of gifs from the show.
Yeah, I always saw like
Especially
gifs
one
of
with
the
the
show,
little-
and I could never like figure out what it was about.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's
I will
that.
say that is a very well drawn broom handle Mauser she's holding in the
Yeah.
3x3.
Yeah, there's a lot of guns in it. There's a lot.
Yeah,
of
a
guns.
lot,
I
lot
like
of
that.
guns, lot of guns.
That is the later model though. That's I think in 9mm Parabellum with the extendable with the removable box mags, but still it's a very well drawn one. Guns, everyone.
Guns.
Yeah.
Cheese knows them.
I don't
Pew,
think
pew.
it's the box one, isn't it?
It looks like it looks like she's holding a magazine in her hand, so I assume it's the one with the detachable box mag.
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, because one of the magazines is flying out, and
Yeah.
then she's got the magazine.
But
in her
back
hand,
on
yeah.
track. Let's not talk about
Yeah.
this. Is not a gun
Yeah.
podcast.
Wait,
Yeah.
the third one,
Fuck, may as
like
well
on
call it
this
gun
row,
podcast.
is that
Yeah.
a horror anime, right? I
That
forgot the
is
name of it.
That is Higurashi no Naku Colony.
Ah, okay, because I think I watched it.
Yes. I guess. Oh no, go for it. You wanna say
Fingernail
something?
anime.
No. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to remember what it was about, but you
Yeah.
can you can.
So Higurashi no Naku Colony, or when the cicadas cry. I think that's pronounced.
Higurashi is. I think it's the English name is Higurashi when they cry or something.
When
It's
they-
not a direct translation.
Yeah. So basically, it's weird. So it's 26 episodes, but each like there's like a block of 4 episodes, and each
Mhm.
block is an arc. And
Ah,
basically, each arc, something from the previous arc is taken like from and into the next arc. So like
Mm.
one of I know one of them, like at some point, I guess spoiler alert for those who haven't watched it, but basically the town is infested with like a parasite that makes them go crazy. And
Mm.
basically, once they realize that that's a parasite, that becomes part of the canon story, and essentially it basically just develops more and more into like this fully fleshed out story. So at the start, the first 4, you just get this really fucking weird, crazy, like psychological horror anime. The second part brings something in from the last one. Third part brings something in from the last one. Keeps on going until you get to the end, and then it just has like a fully fleshed out story. And again, the art style, the horror, the fucking thriller, everything like that, really well done. It was in 2001 as well, and it looks really
Yeah.
fucking good
Yeah.
for 2001 anime.
I think I
Yeah.
think I dropped that one. Like I remember watching
you
the
should-
first episodes, and I was like, I don't know, the art style is turning me a little bit off, and like I don't know. I think I watched maybe the first 3 episodes or something like that.
I think the art style works quite well because you get these like really cutesy like characters, and then the most horrible shit happens. To them.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's
okay.
It's such a fucking like backwards. Like,
A made in abyss scenario,
Yeah,
basically.
it's that made in abyss or a corpse party kind of scenario.
yeah.
Oh my god. All
Yeah,
right.
again-
I'm gonna give it a
again,
second
yeah,
watch
go,
then.
Go watch it. This is also the one that has the spin-off Umineko.
Mhm.
Again,
Okay.
which is basically a more detective-focused anime. It has the same like premise and like the same like 4 arcs. Bring something into the next arc, continue with it. But instead of being a lot more horror thriller, it has like a detective element where the main guy is basically is basically having like this Sherlock Holmes battle of like wits with this basically omnipotent being who just wants to punish, like wants to kill him for fun essentially. And it's really again really weird, really crazy. Again, really good overall. So go watch both of them if you haven't. Next one below it is hang on, I got the title. I need to remember the title, but it's in my Discord. Where is it? Today's menu for the Emiya family. and it's a spin-off of the Fate series where it's just 12 episodes of the Fate Stay Night, specifically the Fate Stay Night characters, basically just being a slice of life anime and learning how to cook.
That's kinda
And
cool.
yeah, basically there's no like holy war, there's no holy grail stuff like that. Each like character and the master and servants, they are basically their own people, and like they interact with each other, and it's literally just how they would interact in like a normal world, and like enjoying dinner, enjoying stuff like that. And again, you should watch the Fate series and like know how like crazy it can get. It's just like a nice way to just turn off your brain and watch something fun.
All right.
I like the sound of it. It sounds like a really good concept.
Yeah, and the art style is quite like, I wouldn't say generic, but it's quite simple in a way. So
Is it something that you should watch Fate first and then watch that, or does it work as a standalone?
I say watch Fate first, just so you can get an idea of the characters, because again, the characters have their own personality in both the spin-off here and the original Fate.
Isn't there like 20 versions of Saber?
Yeah, I've heard that too. Red Saber, Blue Saber.
Saber Ota, stuff like that. Yeah.
Isn't one of them also King Arthur?
Yes, that is the main one. That's the main. The small girl you see in the image, that is King Arthur.
Wait, have you watched Fate Consumer? I forgot. Have you?
I never finished it, but just
You never will.
osmosis, I guess.
You never will.
Next one, Black Lagoon. So Black Lagoon was, I think,
very good.
Black Lagoon was either the first or second anime I watched that involved like a lot of gunfights. The other one being Jormungand.
Jormungand is great.
Jormungand is such a good one. I was debating between that and Black Lagoon, but I chose Black Lagoon because Revi is too much of a badass.
I just hate that it's pronounced with an O, because in reality it would be Jormungandr.
I am not Scandinavian, brother. That's all you. But again, Blood Lagoon, I guess for small synopsis.
This photo that you've chosen for Black Lagoon, damn.
That is a good picture of them.
I feel left out. I can't see any of these.
It's in the guest. Can you not open the small guest?
Yeah, but because I'm like recording, it'll like
show
that image above.
You have to watch it.
You can look at it on your phone.
You can look at it later as well.
Yeah.
If you open your phone, go to Discord, click on the
Consumer's phone is his camera, Speedy.
That is also true.
Check your laptop then.
No workarounds. You can't see a saucy picture of Rev yet.
Yeah. Drawing on your laptop.
Anyway, yeah, Black Lagoon, not much else to say. Basically, some Japanese businessman gets captured by pirates.
Yeah.
Or like
and mercenaries more than
mercenaries. Yeah, mercenaries, and basically he just lives his life with mercenaries and basically understands the way they work, and then uses his own little deduction skills for some talking with mafia stuff like that.
Yeah.
The Chinese triad. Yeah, again, it's really fun anime. It's got some good comedy into it as well, and the gunplay is pretty fucking good.
I really liked seeing how Rock, the main guy, sort of shifted in his character and personality over the course of it.
Yeah.
Especially by the end of the season, because like he becomes like basically this cold-hearted guy. In the manga, he still has this like layer of softness to him, but he's definitely adapted quite quickly to the environment,
the lifestyle. Yeah.
I mean, you kind of have to, or you die. So.
Yeah, you kind of have. It kill or be killed out there.
Yeah.
Next one, the Monogatari series. How do I explain this one?
Peak. That's what you say, bro.
Yeah, peak.
Yeah, you don't explain Monogatari.
Do you have like a favorite one in the middle, or is it like all peak at the same level?
I think my favorite one would be the Kizumonogatari trilogy, because that was obviously the first ones I watched. But
What?
Overall, the whole.
You watched Kizu first?
I watched Kizu first.
It's weirdly the one that most people have seen first.
What, did they just watch it in like chronological order? That's crazy.
I watched it through release order, I believe. So I think.
Well, Kizu isn't released. Kizu was like released.
Was
Like,
Kizu's not the first one.
I
Though.
don't know which one, but I remember.
Bakemonogatari is the first one where Sanja Gahara, where you get introduced to her.
Which one was the one with the brush teeth scene?
That was Nisei, the one about his sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, the whole Monogatari series is fantastic. Fucking watch
I
it.
I still need to get into it.
Yeah,
I really want to, but I don't have the time right now.
I think the main reason why I got so invested is because Studio Shaft who done it has such a unique way of working. Like the Monogatari series, Magical Madoka, Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei, those three are done by Studio Shaft, and their way of animating is so fucking.
Studio Shaft is amazing.
Studio Shaft it's up there with Studio Nut.
What's
Studio
Studio
Shaft
Bone?
and Studio Nut.
What's Studio Bone?
Bones is pretty good. They did. I think they did
Yeah, but-
Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but is it up there with Shaft and Nut?
Good point. Good point.
Yeah, they did.
Exactly.
But yeah, again, the main thing was the art style, and like the pacing, because it's such a unique way of doing it. I don't think any other studio does it at all.
Mhm.
Now, Consumer, you seen anything like that, or like anything Shaft related? No.
Have you seen
You
the
have
new
to-
season?
you have to look down there if you know what I mean.
We are all adults and we're laughing at the joke about the shaft.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
like it's. I don't think I can explain the plot properly, but again, just go watch it. The art style, you either like the art style and pacing, you either love it or hate it. I loved it because it's again such a unique way.
No,
of doing it.
I literally I don't think I've ever heard or seen anybody hating on that art style, because like even like myself, I've never watched anything Monogatari related, but every clip that I've watched on YouTube, Twitter, whatever, it's always incredibly like clean. So
I've talked to a few people and they said they found it off-putting. They don't like how like
For
fast-paced, I
real?
guess it is. Yeah. It's
Yeah, I
really,
mean,
like,
it
Yeah,
does have
lots of
some
words.
getting used, like similar to like
Yeah.
when people start to watch One Piece. That art style takes some time to get used to.
Yeah.
And
So
some
that
people
it's-
just don't give it that time.
especially Monogatari, because like I had to pause at some points just to read what's on screen because
Yeah.
there's so much shit on
Mm.
screen.
okay.
But
Wait,
yeah, again,
have you
I
seen
still love
oh fuck,
the one that's
Tatami
released
Galaxy?
season.
I think
Yes,
that's
Tatami Galaxy,
similar
yes.
in sort of like the pace
Yes.
and just weirdness.
It's such a Tatami Galaxy as well. Is such a fucking good one. If you enjoy the Monogatari series, go watch Tatami Galaxy because it has like the same feeling of it. Just I guess would you say it's a lot more weirder, Consumer?
No, because you've got all the weird fan service in Monogatari that can't be matched.
The toothbrush scene, my fucking god.
Fair.
Kiss Shot is one of the waifus.
Yeah,
Which is one of the waifus.
only
my
in her
God.
adult form, shall we say?
Yes, only in her adult.
Speedy.
Well, the fact that it needs to be implied that there is an adult form, it makes me wonder what is the adult form.
Shot,
The
in
adult
brackets,
form is
adult.
the one on the
Yeah,
but
adult
she's
form
on
is
the
always,
screen
always
there.
in her
adult form
child
is the
Oh,
one with
okay.
the bahonkadonks.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's the fucking MILF.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Vampire.
Milk. You got me at milk. You got me at milk.
And risen from the dead.
Oh my God.
Next one, JoJo specifically, Golden Wind.
Golden
Do I have to say anything? No. All right, moving on.
No.
Okay, go watch JoJo's if you haven't.
We
Just
have
go watch it.
discussed the JoJo's many a time
Oh, yeah.
on this podcast.
With
Everyone-
golden wind, omo ema ate ikiba.
JoJo.
Okay, the Golden Wind soundtrack is fucking
Yeah.
hard.
Bro,
For no
it is
reason.
probably one of the best ones in like all.
For no reason did it have to go that hard, but yeah, it did, and I am happy about it.
Yeah, it is. It is making it.
I-
Hold on, let me see if I can still remember the thing that Diavolo says at the end of the opening. God damn it! Nah, I forgot. What is?
next
I
one-
remember.
Oops,
Nessuno può sfuggire dal destino scelto.
Oh,
Uh,
of course, he says it.
yeah.
God,
Yeah.
you might as well just did this to me, and I'm like, yeah, I got that.
I mean, man actually speaks Italian.
Second
So.
time.
I just speak louder than words. You just have to do that. Yeah.
Bro. Oh my God.
Next one is
Pizza mozzarella, pizza mozzarella, pizza. Oh, my
I'm
bad.
quite curious to see this next
no,
one.
I was just appreciating your Italian anime.
Thanks.
What is the next one? I don't actually recognize.
Next
Persona
one
3.
is
Animate vegetarian spaghetti. What do you say?
What?
Vegetarian spaghetti.
Vegetarians? What do you mean by
Is-
that? Because that's a
so-
loaded question.
So people who take spaghetti and meatballs and put vegetarian meatballs in there instead of real meat.
Like, I'm not a fan, but you know, if they like it, they like it. You know.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that, so it'd go very angry.
I only reserve that to pineapple on pizza.
Angry Italian noises here.
Rage, what is your opinion on pineapple on pizza? We're currently 2 for 2.
There's only one answer here.
I fuck with it.
Yeah,
Oh,
My God, let's go.
My God.
No.
I think Linus here has my reaction to that.
No. Let's not just
I
not
can
get
not
into it, please.
Anime, I'm sorry that I'm like defiling your country's food, but I don't give a shit.
No, but the thing is not even for tradition. Like, I've tried it once. It just tastes like shit.
Bro, like the sweetness of the pineapple goes with the savoriness.
I
of the
agree.
Okay.
That's
Pineapple
You
is
know-
literally one of the best fruits
Literally
that
just
there are.
the
Okay,
fucking baked
and
cheese
pizza is
grinder,
the
but
best
pizza
food that
form.
there is. But you mix them together, it just doesn't work. It just-
What do you mean, bro? It works.
It
It
does. Greg.
doesn't. It doesn't.
All right,
great.
let's go
Why
back
would
to
you
the
heat up
to the
fruit
3x3 because we're almost
when
done
making
here.
dessert? You only heat up fruit when you're making desserts.
No.
Oh my God.
Speedy,
And-
tomatoes are fruit.
Yeah, you shut him up real well.
It is.
Fruit. The only good fruit out there is ketchup.
Oh my.
ketchup is one of your 5 a day guys.
If,
Let's have 5 portions of ketchup and
mate, Speedy, I need you to understand something. If I come to work and I see your mouth over the fucking ketchup gun, I'm going to throw you into the fucking vat.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
going
do
to,
that.
I'm going to body you on site. You will not live to the end of your next paycheck.
My
No,
brother in
dude.
Christ, you are built like a toothpick.
Oh my
So
God.
are you.
You're built
I-
like a toothpick.
I know,
I can go like that, and you will fall apart.
I know where the bodies are hidden in Mackey's. Don't fucking test me.
Ooh.
There are the burger patties.
I will turn you into a burger patty.
Come on,
Oh.
don't fight me, pussy. I
Yeah,
know
I
where
can
you
fight
live.
you. MMA. Come on then, come to my house. I'll fight you. I don't
Alright.
sleep.
I'll do it
Kashmir
after this.
Assad.
This will be going places where you don't want it to go.
Oh my
Whoa,
God.
that
well-
sounded oddly sensual.
Yeah. Speedy, why was your first idea of violence sticking something
Why are
into
you
his?
trying to shove?
Yeah,
Please tell me.
that is a big
It's funny.
dodgy.
You are not being the allegation.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Threaten him with regular violence?
He's like, he stole my boss, guys.
I need him for the next paycheck.
I'm trying to make content here.
Oh my God, this episode is gonna be. It's gonna be.
It's gonna be
Full
one
of
of the
basic
It's one of
Come
it's
on,
one of the episodes.
guys. When we all get big on YouTube, me and Rage will do a boxing match against each other.
Oh,
Ooh.
yes.
Oh wait. First you need to
Cheese,
box
cheese,
cheese. You first need to box cheese, and
Oh,
then
no,
you.
that could wait. That could wait.
He's like,
I'm
I'm not ready to die
I'm
yet.
cool.
please."
I'm cool with cheese now, but I'm not cool with you.
Listen,
High priority match.
I've got the keys to the store right now. Meet me outside Mackey's at like 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
We'll go in there, have a little scrap, come back out. I'll
Yeah.
delete the camera first. Don't worry, I know the password.
Oh my God.
Anyway, moving on.
I took karate in year 6. You can fight me.
Oh my God.
And I went to one MMA class.
Wow.
You know what? Since you're asking for it, mate.
No.
No.
Bro, he's watched Hajime no Ippo. You don't want to mess with him.
Yeah.
I watched a viral hit. I can fight.
Domain expansion. Domain expansion.
Bro, me-
Gun no jutsu.
I walk up, I just start, the fight starts, we both just fucking start screaming, and then we both pass out. Try to charge up our Dragon Ball attacks. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Charge
Trying
up
to go
our
Super Saiyan.
Dragon Balls. What, brother? What?
Oh
Most
my
fake
God.
Dragon Ball fan statement I've
I
ever
remember
heard.
when I was in like kindergarten. There was a kid in kindergarten who tried to go Super Saiyan and he ended up shitting his pants. And I'm just imagining that that's what's gonna happen.
Well, to be
That's what
fair,
shit they're
who
fighting
didn't
with.
try to become a Super Saiyan at one point? That's what I'm
I've never
saying.
seen Dragon Ball.
You'd have never. Oh,
I've never seen Dragon Ball.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've tried to avoid saying that because Bunko's gonna come and hit me with a sledgehammer if I say that out loud.
God.
Yeah. Dragon Ball is goated.
My guy.
Bunko,
Anyway,
please don't kill me.
Well, I think we done with the 3x3 or
No, I still got 2 more.
Okay. All right, let's get back there because if this episode's gonna be too long, then.
Alright,
We need longer episodes. Longer episodes.
we spent
We
half
don't
the
even
time
get ad revenue. The length doesn't matter.
Who gives a shit? If someone watches, if 3 people watch a 1-2 episode all the way through, that's 6 hours of watch time. Optimize the episode, make them more interesting, more fights, more
So
assaults.
we need like 4,000.
More
That
trash
original
anime
game is
tape.
forever, bro.
We talked about bestiality. I think it made it interesting enough.
Yeah, I think that's actually pretty good. Actually, that's pretty good.
Yeah, you guys got your clip farms. Go ahead.
Yeah, there we go.
Anyway, back to the 3x3.
Yeah.
Above JoJo's is Persona 3, specifically the 4th movie. I think it's called. Yeah. Okay, so in terms of the anime, so you got 3 basically series, 3, 4, and 5 as the anime.
Yeah.
Persona 3. By the way, I've done a video on all of these. Go watch them, please.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
He's done 3 videos on them. Watch them.
Shameless plug.
Anyway, Persona 3 is basically 4 movies, and they focus mainly on the different seasons. So you got you start in autumn, then you got spring, summer, and then
Yeah.
no, you got what is the last? Is that Midsummer Dream? I forgot the name.
Winter.
Hang on, I'm bad at researching.
That's quite interesting.
Winter
Though. I like
Rebirth.
that as an idea.
I don't know, but yeah, you like if you haven't played the game, basically Persona, as I described it, is a half JRPG, half school life simulator. So basically, they got the movie, they got Persona 3 split into 4 seasons, and basically just ran with it. And Persona 3's movie is basically like a start to finish linear story. Persona 4 is a lot more character focused and stuff like that.
Yep.
Where it's like a standard anime format of 26 episodes plus OVAs. Plus, there's a special called Persona 4: The Golden Animation, which is basically the new game plus version of the anime.
Yeah.
And then you got specials for that as well. And then you got Persona 5, which is shit, and it's basically 26 episodes.
Kawakami best girl, bro. That's all I have to add.
Now,
Threaten him.
Nah, bro, Yusuke best girl. What do you mean?
Fight.
Yusuke is the guy, by the way, for those who don't know.
There's still concentration again.
Oh my god.
He is like 5'11", lanky. Yeah, he's poor and he's an artist. There you go. That's all you need to know.
Nice.
Anyway, yeah, I chose Persona 4 mainly because when I first started playing Persona 3 and Persona in general, I fell in love with Persona 3 as a story because it mainly each series has like a main topic it focuses on, and Persona 3 focuses on about death, but not in like a more physical aspect, but in more like a spiritual death and rebirth type aspect. Especially because in Persona they use tarot cards to basically assign a character to a personality, and obviously in Persona 3 the death arcana is basically shown a lot, which is it symbolizes as the rebirth of someone in like a metaphysical sense. And that basically just made me fall in love with the game, how it took like a really serious topic and just shined a light onto it. The comedy compared to the other stuff isn't as obviously good, especially to Persona 4. Persona 4 has like the best comedy, it's like the best anime. But Persona 3 does have some comedic scenes, but it mainly just focuses more on like the gritty idea of death and rebirth, especially when you understand the character's fate, which I won't spoil because it's such a big thing. Again, it made me fall in love with the Persona series and like a lot more like JRPG stuff and a lot more slice of life stuff. Because before then I didn't really watch slice of life, but after this I generally got into a lot more, especially like a lot more serious stuff. So again, I just fell in love with it.
The whole tarot card stuff that reminds me of part 3 of JoJo's. With
I was gonna say that. But that's not the first time that someone tells me about Persona Rage. And I was planning on buying Persona 3 next month, so when I buy it, I'll let you know what I think about it. Okay?
Get P5R. Get P5R.
If you want an actual like good game all around, go buy Persona 5 Royale because it's generally the most fully fleshed out game. If you want like if you want to just enjoy talking with the characters and like having fun, I suggest go for Persona 4. It hasn't there is no reboot. I think they're planning to do a reboot of it as of now. But right now, the only thing that's available on Steam is the PlayStation 2 Gold
Yeah, I
version
have
of it.
that version.
It's still, I have all of them. I bought all of them, DLCs included. And then if you just want like, all of them, all of them. And then if you just want a really good story that just focuses more on like a lot more serious topics,
plus you get it.
Then go for
high school.
Go 4% free.
Speedy, what the fuck are you deep throating over there?
What the fuck?
It's himself.
I think that he removed his ribs.
Oh my god.
No, not this.
No, let's not go back there.
Oh, bro.
My favorite
I used to have
brand
those
of
boys on my
crisps.
fingers all the time.
I
But
still
no,
find it super.
They're
I
super
still
salty
find
as well. I love
find
them.
it super weird that British crisps are in like tiny packages.
Yeah.
They're just
what?
like they're just gonna make you angry.
What's gonna make you angry?
The tiny crisp packages in Britain.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get a proper sized one.
Yeah, I don't know why they do this. Oh, it's because of the fucking salt law. That's why.
Yeah.
No, it's the meal deal thing, isn't it?
Literally
sell the small
illegal
ones.
to give you more.
There's a bigger version.
It's
being
so
tested.
good
This
it
is
can
part of
get
the
you
model.
arrested if we sell you more of it.
It's because they're
I
trying
mean,
to reduce. The real reason is they're trying to reduce the amount of salt British people have in their diet, and it's actually working
it's-
quite
Well, they
well.
already don't have salt in their diet,
It's
so
the
what?
standard British thing of like we control the global spice trade so that no one can eat spices like we don't.
Oh my god.
The Brits are still looking pretty rotund, you know.
Oh
They
my
could work a
god.
bit
Says
harder
the Scottish man up there.
Oh,
like,
but I gotta
proud of his
say,
heritage.
the chips game in the
Boomer,
UK
What's the
was
spiciest
pretty
thing
good.
you've eaten?
Spice.
Yeah. How often do you eat spicy food?
Speedy,
all
you
the
just
time.
told us yesterday that you can't handle spice.
You see
I
the
can handle
color of my
spice, actually.
skin? I've been permanently spiced up.
No,
I don't think you mean spiced up. I just mean like deep fried.
bro, I.
Left there for a bit too long.
No.
I'll-
No, I can handle spice food for shit.
We're
For
still in the
real.
food episode.
I love spicy food.
I love spicy food.
Like,
Yeah.
like, I,
You will not survive my fried chicken because it's super spicy. It's actually really spicy.
oh my god.
It's just
I
all
remember-
salt and no
okay.
chicken.
Oh my god.
Before it's gonna be like drinking milk.
Oh, yeah.
Anime's gonna be drinking milk. Consumers gonna be dead. Probably.
Bro,
No,
I've
I'll
done that
I'll
before.
probably be the one dead. I'll probably
done
be
that.
the
I'll
one
probably
dead.
be the one
Cheese
dead.
is
I'm
the
fucking
only one
allergic.
left alive.
Hot sauce. Spice challenge.
Unless cheese has an allergic reaction, then yeah, that's not gonna be
Oh, yeah, I
great.
forgot. You're allergic to most spice, aren't you? Gee.
Yeah, I'm allergic to a lot of chili peppers, like different species. I'm not sure what part of them because there are a couple I can handle without any problems, and some of them are just like I might need
Can
to
you
go
have
visit
red
the hospital.
chili pepper?
There's like 6 million different kinds of red chili pepper, Speedy.
I did not know that.
But can you handle red hot chili
For,
pepper?
like the Indians and in Indian households and Pakistani and Bengali ones, but like
Yeah.
there's this normal like cylinder tray thing, and it has like 6 balls in it of different spices, usually
Yeah,
salt,
I know the
masala,
thing, but I
red
don't remember what it's
pepper.
called.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called either.
Aren't they
call
like a
it
wedding
spice
gift usually? Like you give
Probably.
them as a wedding gift.
The thing is though, like there's like 10 bajillion wedding gifts that are usually given at an Indian wedding. We like there was about at my cousin's one there was about 10 boxes about the size of me giving them wedding gifts.
Chicken biryani.
And that wasn't even all of them. That wasn't even all of them as
Straight
well.
up biryani.
I don't like biryani.
In my household, we don't have like the little spinny thing called a Bengali, but we do just have a teacup saucer just with spice on it, and it's like
Yeah.
anything goes. You fucking just put anything there, take anything off. If you survive, you survive.
Turmeric powder, quite good actually.
just
do a lot.
straight turmeric.
The Nordic way is that you usually have a spice cabinet above your stove, and it's like several shelves of different
Now,
spices that
you-
put in little containers.
It's pretty cool.
Consumer, you don't eat the turmeric powder. You fucking snort that shit.
Oh my god.
Like
me snorting straight chili powder. Oh, oh.
When I was in secondary school, some guys in our class did that when we had like a house chore class, and one of them had to be taken to the hospital by an ambulance.
Oh god.
That's gonna be a fun
To be
trip to
fair, I did
explain
that
to the
once with
doctor.
Yeah.
potatoes. Grounded them up, lined them up on the table.
Have you seen the
and
guy?
said,
For
Have
real?
you guys seen the video of the guy who smoked a McDonald's fry?
Yeah,
No.
I think
No,
I've
I
heard that.
didn't.
I haven't
I-
seen it, but I've heard of it.
I knew a guy back in when I was 16 who smoked what's it? A tea bag. He smoked the inside of a tea bag. Actually, the actual tea itself. He opened that shit, rolled it up in what was he rolled it up? Fuck. Post-it note. He rolled it up in a post-it note. Had got a little cardboard filter like you do with fucking like generic weed, and then just fucking smoked it. He did not. It did not go well for him.
I would imagine that it did not go
The
well.
fucking thing from the glue on it though. That would have.
Wait, no, he used the glue as like the as like
Oh my
to keep
God.
it in place.
That's healthy.
What a guy.
Rage, is that friend by any chance here with us? By
Last time I checked, he wanted to be a pilot, but at the same time, he's also South Asian. So I'm genuinely concerned.
That was their exact reaction to his application.
yeah.
Bro.
Achievements. I smoked tea powder.
God
I
damn.
should you tell we had it in
Are we
exact
missing?
right thing.
Do we still have one on your 3x3, right?
Tokyo.
Yeah, we still got
yeah,
the
we have Tokyo
middle. Tokyo Ghoul. So even though I shitted on Tokyo Ghoul, specifically Tokyo Ghoul Arians. Oi. You like Lottie, shut the fuck up.
Speedy likes Arifureta, so he has no right to say anything.
Yeah, you like fucking
Tokyo Ghoul. I just forgot to. I need to rewatch it.
Anyway, yeah, I chose Tokyo Ghoul to be my main like piece because even though I fucking hated Tokyo Ghoul 3, and even though I haven't watched Tokyo Ghoul in a while, and again,
Yeah.
a lot of things that are better than Tokyo Ghoul has come out. Again, it's the thing that got me into anime. If without it, I generally just thought like anime is something for children. I would not have like been exposed to all of this shit. So
Exactly.
again, was it still like something that I don't rate as highly as everything else? I generally still love it from the bottom of my heart because again, it got me into anime. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
I mean, that is fair. That is completely
Oh,
fair.
it's like I think even with our 3x3, we had some things there that like if you want to see like on a critical level, yeah, they were maybe not as good as other
Yeah.
shows, but they have like sentimental value. So
Yeah.
that's the big thing.
Yeah, I can't remember which. I can't even remember what was in my fucking 3x3 now.
Speedy probably chose Kiss Exis.
Oh my
I put domestic girlfriend.
But
Yeah.
most of us
Oh,
had.
God,
I
yes.
remember the consumer me and anime all had JoJo's.
yeah,
Yeah,
we all
you
had
guys
good.
actually had you guys actually had good 3x3s. Meanwhile, Speedy
Down horrendously
I
bad.
don't even fucking remember what was in my
fucking
3x3 anymore.
hentai on his mouth page up front.
Yeah, that's why I can never open it now.
Yeah, bro. Like, I can't take you seriously anymore, like, bro. You got hentai on main. I can't do that shit.
It's just.
but at
it's
least
just
make
the
an
rule.
alt account.
One cannot
Well-
be horny on main.
Oh god. Well, yeah. Well, technically, the last question that we have that I've saved here is, who is your anime waifu? So if you wanna end with that, that would
Please,
be
can she be above the age of at least 16, ideally 18?
ideally above the age of consent, please. So
I found
Yeah.
a Speedy 3x3. I can share that for Rage.
Anyway, it's the dopamine.
Oh, bro.
wait, what?
I just
What?
mentioned
What?
the D word.
What? I forgot.
Fucking a Stolfo.
You said a stofo. A stofo back at it again. God
Oh,
damn
to be
it.
fair, I should have expected it from a Fate fan.
No saber, no. What's the name of the?
Shut the fuck up. Astaghfirullah.
God damn it.
Anyway, you done yet? Your HP has gone off.
Yeah, it's got.
You took your meds, yeah?
Yeah,
took the meds, right?
I'm undiagnosed, but pretty sure.
100%. What's the cooldown on your ADHD?
What?
What's the cooldown on your
What's
ADHD?
the
I
cooldown?
don't
Oh
know.
my
It doesn't have a
Cooldown.
cooldown.
Crazy.
Doesn't have a
That is
cooldown? Well, shit.
insane.
He has OP.
I'm gonna-
OP.
I'm gonna have to talk to God about that. Trying to get that next patch update coming through.
The
Oh, but-
cooldown on ADHD,
Well-
that's crazy.
Well, thanks, Rage, for coming on the podcast. Thanks for enlightening us with your taste. And if you're watching this video, go check Rage's YouTube channel. He does amazing videos. And well, you want to say something else before we we have to go?
I want to say something, but it's going to come back full circle to what we just discussed for the 20 minutes.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
Oh no.
Is it the D word?
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
end in style. So
Yeah.
say it.
Classy. Very classy.
Oh my god.
I would fuck the dog.
No!
Speedy, stop it. I can't even hear that one.
Oh. That was another episode of the Generic Anime Podcast. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, a comment, and think about subscribing to the channel. Also, I'm sorry for everything that you guys had to hear today. So do not check.
We'll leave a phone number to a therapist. Probably.
Yeah,
if we can
Don't worry,
find
guys.
one.
We were sponsored by BetterHelp this episode, so.
Oh
Yeah.
god, fucking no.
We were sponsored by BetterHelp and like pet shelters.
It was sponsored by the RSPCA and many dog charities.
Oh my god.
No.
We will leave a donation linked. We will
Yeah,
leave a donation linked to
I
the
feel
dog
like I'm gonna have
charity.
to work a lot to gain the respect that I've lost now. So I might as well start
See,
saying.
I never had any in the first place, so I'm good.
Yeah, you've got a mask on. Yeah, you can say
Yeah,
whatever you want behind that mask.
I'm gonna have
Hang
to
on.
I
Don't
can't
make
live
me.
with my mask on.
twice as hard to gain the respect that I've lost in this episode. So, but thanks again for watching and see you next time. Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Green
Bye,
wave.
Queen Vape.
Green wave.
The Queen Vape.